Hello, scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with my fourth and final layout from my For the Love of Homemade kits for July 2016. I know that this one is about 3 weeks late, so I apologize about that. My life has been totally super crazy, which I'm sure a lot of you can understand and relate to. The summertime is just so hectic. But I'm finally getting it up here now for you. Better late than never. Okay, so what I am doing here is I have seen a lot of people on YouTube and around the scrapbooking community using just a corner piece of a pattern paper background and then having a white background on there as well. And I really, really liked that look. I think I first saw it from Kelly Barron, I believe, which I will leave a link to her channel below. And so for this layout, I really wanted to try out that technique. So I did, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so now here what I'm doing is I took these photos of my dog Max. Isn't he so adorable? I just love him to death. Anyway, I took these photos of him outside. We had been playing outside for a little while, and then he needed to take a rest, so he was just laying there. And doesn't it look like he's smiling? I just love these photos because it looks like he's smiling. So I took these cute photos and printed them off as 4x4s. I apologize for the loud noise. If you can hear that, my kids' room is right above me. And like I said, since it's summertime, they are home and driving me crazy. So you might hear a little bit of banging. So I apologize about that. And I hope you will forgive me. Okay, so here what I am doing with this background is I really, really wanted to use this floral background or floral paper since Max and I were outside, and I just thought it was a really pretty piece of paper. But I didn't have enough of it to mat both photos, so I'm just kind of trying to make it work. And it's being very interesting. So it took me a little while to get this paper that was going to be behind the photos to work, but it ends up turning out okay, and you can't even really tell that I had to jimmy rig it together. I think I end up actually cutting or like covering up most of the part that had the funkiness going on. Okay, so now here what I'm doing is I'm just using my Tutti Frutti Dazzlers, which I had in my kit, and there's a little paper that covers the Dazzlers, and I leave it on there just because I don't want the Dazzlers to dry out, because I don't know if that's a thing that happens, but I figure it's better safe than sorry. So I leave it on there, and I decided to just use that to spread the Dazzlers around. All I wanted was just a little bit peeking out from above and below the photo area. So that worked out really, really easily. Here, what I'm doing is I am creating one of my 3 clusters up here in the top left-hand corner. And for this one, I'm going to use that pink paper. I believe this collection is the Simple Stories Life in Color collection. And I really, really liked this collection. It was a lot of fun. And even though my dog is a boy, I was totally cool with using pink and red as the main colors on this layout. It's kind of fun to use girly colors on boy layouts. Okay, so now what I'm doing up here in this top left-hand cluster is there was this sticker phrase that says today on the Simple Stories Life in Color sticker sheet. So I am laying those letters on top of each other by just a little bit and putting them down up there in that cluster. Now I'm going to use the Life in Color Alpha stickers to create my title, and it's just going to say Smile Big. I really wanted to use these big black ones, and so I was excited that it actually worked out for this layout. So I have my title already, and now I think I'm going to use my heat gun to dry the Dazzlers. They aren't the fastest drying type of paste or paint, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of the downside to using Dazzlers, but seriously, it's not that big of a downside because I absolutely love Dazzlers. I have a lot more dazzlers than I have textures. I think I have 2 textures, which are just 2 different types of products. The dazzlers are a little bit more shimmery and dazzling, which is probably why they call them dazzlers, right? Okay, so now here I'm going to work on my photo cluster. I had this cute little yellow diagonal stripe sticker from the sticker sheet, and it's a tag, so I'm going to put that there. I also put some of that pink pattern paper down there below the photos as well, just to create another layer. And you can see I did kind of flip around the photo mat so that the paper, the pattern paper, would kind of cover up most of the cardstock jimmy rigging that I did before. Okay, so now I'm going to put down some more of this washi tape, one right there below the right hand side of the photos, and then one to the top left hand corner. I am going to grab some more stickers off of the sticker sheets. Oh, I guess right now I'm working on the title. So I'm going to put it here to the right of the photo, and then I wanted it to go on top of the photo, but as you can see, it blends in very, very well with the photo. So I'm going to move it down below the photo instead. And now you can actually read the title. Up here, I was being stubborn, and I should have known that it wasn't going to work because it's the same title, the same color and everything. But I thought, well, it's a different part of the photo, because for some reason I just really wanted part of the title to be on top of the photo. I don't know why. But I put it down, and then I realized, yes, that was kind of silly of me to do that. So I moved it above the photo. And now here I'm going to bring in this heart sticker from the sticker sheet. And I'm also going to bring in this tile word. Or is it tile? No, it's not tile, is it? It's that game. What's that game called? I can't even remember. But it's just the word laugh. And so I'm going to put that right above the word today. And so that's going to say laugh today. And then I'm going to add a few of these floral stickers. Sorry, I can't think. I'm losing my words. And I think that's it from the sticker sheet. So I'm going to move on. I'm thinking, okay, this is done, except for the fact that it does need some mist. And in my kit, I did put this black licorice dazzlers. And so I am going to use this and add some water to it. And I'm going to use it as my misting paint. So here I add water. I don't add enough, so you're going to see like a huge splatter go on my page, and I'm going to freak out, and it's not going to be good. So you will see the disaster that is created. So here I'm adding a little bit more water, but it's still not enough. A little bit more, and I'm going to cover up the photo, and there you can see that huge splot. I should have totally just left it, but I just was like, no, it's too big. I need it to be runnier. So I add some more water, and then it's perfect. But I did decide to clean up that big, huge splot with a baby wipe. So it did get spread across my page, and it looks awful. But I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't, it's kind of such a random area. How am I going to fix this horrible mistake? So I pull out some white paint, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to cover this up. But it's not true white, so it looks horrible on the layout. I don't know if you can even tell that it wasn't true white. You probably can't. So I wipe that off, and then I decide, okay, I'm just going to cut up a white piece of scrap paper and just cover it up because it just was looking awful. I didn't like it. And so I cover it up, and it still continues to look awful. I'm just going to put it aside for a minute. I'm going to say bye. I fixed it, but then it continues to bother me. So here I pull out this frame, this wood veneer frame from the kit, and I'm going to end up covering up my mistake with a frame and some stickers. I also had this cute little butterfly wood button that I'm going to put up there in that top right hand corner. And then I'm looking at the sticker sheet, the Alpha sticker sheet, and this sticker says, "Wake up and be awesome." I'm going to pull another one off that says, "Make someone smile today." I'm going to end up cutting it in half because I don't like it stretching across the whole frame. It was just a little too big. So I'm going to put that down there, and then I'm going to put this third sticker that says "Fun" right underneath it, and that is going to be the end of my layout. Thanks so much for watching and for bearing with my mistakes. And I will be back in September with the next homemade kit, but you can view the other ladies' August kits for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!